Hey guys, my name is Neel and welcome to Neel Workshop Zone. So in this episode, we'll be talking more about Mojo. So in our previous episodes, we talked about Mojo, about what is Mojo, and similarities and differences between Mojo and Python, a similar programming language. So in this episode, we'll be talking about what makes Mojo so secure and reliable and much more easy to use, and we'll be also talking about some new functions and features that we can use in Mojo. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So first of all, let's talk about what makes Mojo, secure, reliable, faster, and some of the main things that distinguish it from Python. So first of all, we know that Mojo is a superset of Python, so it can run advanced programs, advanced than Python, and it is also much more secure and much more easy to use. So let's talk about the features that differentiate Mojo. So the first feature is high level programming. So Mojo is a high level programming language that supports low level primitives through MLIR. So this high level programming language supports low level primitive languages as well through MLIR. Now, MLIR stands for Machine Learning Intermediate Representation, and this MLIR is this, extensible intermediate representation format, as you can see. So this makes that the low-level primitives can also be easily accessible through Mojo, since it's a high-level programming language, and that is why MLIR is also important. But we'll talk about MLIR in a future video. So that's what makes Mojo different. And let's talk about the next one, which is tiling optimization. So Mojo has a built-in tiling optimization tool which can be used to cache local and memory access patterns by dividing the computations into smaller tiles so that it can be fit into memory access. So I know it is complicated, but what tiling optimization basically does is that it helps in making sure that it doesn't take up much more memory, and it helps in dividing the code into smaller parts and arranging it in such a way that more memory is not used and less memory is used effectively. So that is what tiling optimization basically means on a lower level. So the third thing about it is the auto-tune module. So this auto-tune feature offers adaptive compilation so that you can find the best parameters. So it helps you to find the best parameters, to put it in basic sense. And yeah, that is the feature of auto-tune in Mojo. And there are still so many. So the next feature is ownership and borrowing. So Mojo uses the need for ownership and borrowing system so that it can merge the memory and remove the need for garbage collector, making the files much more easier to use, and makes the runtime much more consistently stable. So that is why ownership and borrowing system is used. And the one more other thing that Mojo has is memory management, and no need to write about it because memory management is basically managing the memory of the classes or the code that you use, and it has a similar memory management system to C++ or Rust. So that is about Mojo's functions, right? Like what makes Mojo so secure and what makes Mojo reliable and faster compared to other programming languages. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out any new videos. And that's it folks, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.